Okay, number 10. If you missed this one, go home. I'm joking. However, I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways to get the right answer. I already worked them out. I'm thinking of different ways I can do it. Okay, so first things first, the easiest way to do this, if it's an x, all you got to do is just type it in the way you see it. Negative 6x plus 8. And then in y2, or the second one, you use in a graph what you see. Notice it's a linear equation. This is mx plus b. This one's almost in that form. You would have to simplify it by using distributive property, which is all you do. And you look for the intersection. And you learned this here in 8th grade, the system of equations problems. Same thing, where they intersect my solution. X is 4. And don't forget the y value is negative 16. X is 4. I'm done. Okay? Now, you can keep using the calculator. A lot of times what I will teach is this. You can come out here and go to the ABC and use what's called a squiggly line and then type whatever you see here. I should be able to copy and paste. See if it lets me. Control C, Control V. See that? Kind of neat. Now, it's not going to give me an answer. And the only reason it doesn't is because the X is considered what's called an independent variable. We graph in MX plus B. So the calculator, this decimals has a purpose for the X and the Y. It has a purpose for the M sometimes, and like the R. The R is the radius. So we put this little 1 here, and then I type in a little 1 here. That's kind of asking you to, hey, my first independent variable, right? And notice my answer. X is what? 4. The other thing you can do is you can do the exact same thing with the exact same coefficients, but instead of an X, use an A. So plus 8, right? Do the same little squiggly line or its approximation, right? And go 2, boom, A minus 12. And again, A is 4. I get the correct answer 3 different ways. Don't miss this one. Get your credit, and let's move on. You could use tiles for this if you want to, or just work it out by hand. I'm not going to do it for this. This is a state test. But hopefully your teacher used something called algebra tiles when they worked this one out, and that would have looked like maybe something like this. Like they would use like x's like that, be negative x and so on, plus the 8 over here, and then the little line. If they did that, awesome. If they didn't, it's okay. During the state test, you're gonna have the decimals. Use it, get your correct answer, move on. But when you get older, just so you guys are going to take something called the TSI test, you can use a little calculator, but it doesn't graph for you and doesn't do all the solving for you. You're going to have to know how to do this by hand eventually. So just know that. In the meantime, right now for the state test, please get the correct answer. Use the calculator, use that decimals. I want to see 90 or more % of the district get the right answer on this one. It should be 100%, but I'll take 90%.